Okay, this will be interesting. I mean,
Yes, it will.
you're gambling hard, taking a squid against Wolfpack.
Well, you're gonna sometimes to win big, you gotta roll the dice, Papa. And, and this is what Sacrilege are doing here. They're rolling the dice.
Well, then there's like rolling the dice, and there's lighting the dice on fire, and the
Well,
table and the building you're in.
let's just hope those dice are loaded.
It's called a coin, Cordy.
They've given it a kiss for good luck. They're rattling it around in their hand. They're throwing it onto the table. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Can you imagine what would happen if they managed to defeat the wolf pack with a
With
squid?
a squid.
Squids would be a thing in competitive play again.
Gilder
Maybe.
could come out of his troll
Gilder
cave.
could come out of his shell and say,
His,
all right, well, maybe I'll start using them again.
his squid will fly out from underneath the troll bridge. Running down the belt, Snuggly Fang, rocking the typical Gat Mortar, Carronade Flame, and the Soul Sortum. Gat Mortar, Carronade Flare, and the Kiara. I feel like I've heard that name before. I've casted this ship before, I know it. Rocking the Carronade Flame, Flare, Squid. And Jesus Take the Wheel, piloted by Yola Swag Jesus. Gat Mortar, Artemis Flare on the sides.
Now, I mean, are you finished with the builds?
Yep.
Okay. You do talk about Gilder's Troll Cave, blah, blah, blah. But he does hold the distinction of being the only pilot to actually win a competitive game with a squid. So, and I'm pretty sure I'm right about. I'm sure someone will say, "Oh no, blah blah blah," but to my knowledge, that is correct. So I mean, I think that if he says the squid is underpowered, I mean, I think he might have a point. But I mean, again, this is just the perfect way to put it to the test. The Sunday Rumble. A lot of people would say that, I mean, the squid doesn't have enough, quite enough dodging ability to get away from kind of that DPS. But I guess
way
we'll
back in the
find
day,
out.
physics was just broken, so that ship was doing things that were just not physically
Well,
possible.
that's the thing. That's the thing. It was designed. The squid was designed back in the time when Hydro would just make it basically shoot up into space. But since it can't do that anymore, dodging is a lot harder.
Sure
And-
you can.
Dodging is not the same substitute for tanking that it was in early Guns Vicarus. If you agree or disagree, please feel to jump in, Paradox.
I agree.
Okay,
Mostly.
okay, fair enough. Okay, but yeah, again, as I keep saying, this will be put to the test soon enough as the Wolfpack start charging in.
This is like a coaster around the edges of the map and miss each other completely.
Okay. Now, where do you think it would be a good idea for Sacrilege to engage the Wolfpack? Would it be a good idea to ambush them in the canyons, or would it be a good idea to go in the open where they've got all the vertical movement? What do you think? Have Paradox?
I say canyons.
Right.
What do you
Use the
think?
squids. Use the squids' maneuverability.
And try
Blend
to
them
exploit
down.
the Pyramidian's clunkiness.
Yep, that's a good point. Yes, the Pyramidian can bump into stuff and as it's charging around in those canyons, but looks like Sacrilege are going out into the open here in Red Spawn. Reds are coming back to their spawn now. Double ramp saying by Garrow. That's actually basically giving away their position when they say ramp it. It's usually the same spot.
Or as if Donald
God.
Trump played Goya, I'd
YOLO,
probably just kill
YOLO
myself.
swag Jesus saying, I'm surprised this lobby isn't called the WolfRiders. Oh dear,
Uh,
let's just
I'll
stop
fix that next
that.
match if I have
Uh,
to.
how much worse can it get in terms of the innuendos and puns? Anyway,
Wolfpack Sacrilege,
Snuggly.
you're
Oh, the
welcome.
Snuggly Fang is way ahead of the Solus Autumns. It's coming in here.
Kiara's just
Kiara goes.
dropping, but he's not going to be able to avoid. He's dropping
Kiara
and going back, just giving him marks now.
Kiara's just kind of scared here. It knows that it will die almost instantly if it gets focus fired by those by the two Wolfpack ships. Okay, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel! Is
Trying to
firing
kill him,
on
but
the
that dual
Snuggly
focus.
Fang here.
Kiara needs to get in there. Oh, he's going to take the ship right off the back
Kiara,
end.
Kiara was
But
just
Jesus
kind
took the
of.
wheels dropping, and even if Kiara got
Oh,
carronades
good
on the
duck.
Solus, he's
Jesus ducks right underneath. The Kiara coming in, using the carronade and the flame bifector on the Solus. The balloon's already down, but the Snuggly Fangs turning back in. Oh, Kiara, you can't
Bifecta
keep
sounds
blending
like a
and
nice
flaming him.
party.
Oh, you can't keep doing that. You can't. This is the problem. The squid cannot afford to be hovering over a ship and blending and flaming him while they're taking gap mortar. As we are seeing here, Kiara's armor's down. Oh, and he's drop shooting. He's trying to get away. But
You're a buff.
he's just barely got away. Kiara's got away. But no,
And
he's
now
bouncing
Jesus
into the
Take the
terrain.
Wheel is raining in on the Snuggly Fang, but Kiara is now having troubles of his own.
Oh dear, and the wolf pack. Okay, now Kiara, no Kiara, bad Kiara. You can't fight two gap mortar pyramidians. This is an extremely bad idea. Okay, yep, the squid seems to have taken my advice, but it might be a little too late. Oh, the armor just going.
He needs to just survive, keep those engines up.
Just get behind that. There we go. Just hug those canyons. Hug the canyons. Everyone tank.
Snuggly Fang is right behind him.
Oh, just
Yeah,
on the
might just finish him off. Yep.
Go. Well, I mean, I'm quite impressed because I mean they did manage to get the Solus Autumn's a bit of permahull in the Solus Autumn. They did blend him down, but the problem is you just can't keep doing that if there's another if someone isn't taking care of the other ship.
So what is the game plan for this squid? Oh,
Right.
ye oracle of squiddy flying.
Now, me and Gilda, we used to fly the Squid Pira quite a lot. The squid, it needs to. Well, then again, things have changed so much since then. I'm kind of rusty. Basically, the squid has to distract, disorient. It has to stick and move. 'Cause
Discombobulate.
if it stays in one place,
Adjective.
it get killed. And the Pyramidian, it just needs to take advantage of the opportunities the squid makes to come in with the killing blow.
Kiara.
Kiara. Okay, Snuggly Fang ramping it here. Solus Autumn just sighing and just face palming right now.
So they tried the canyon, time to try the outside. I mean, well, it wasn't really in the canyon, it was beside a couple rocks, but still had the vertical maneuverability as if it was in the valley. So I feel like I'm still right. They need to engage in canyon.
Yes, you are right, Papa. You're always right. Snuggly Fang coming in under the pipe here. Kiara has the opportunity to do some damage.
They're just ignoring, going straight
They're
for
just
the
ignoring
GPS.
the Kiara. Oh, but the Kiara, if the Kiara blends down the Solus in the rear, and the Jesus wins against the Snuggly Wolfpack, which has not happened at all.
An entire statement.
If they do everything I just said, which has not happened, then yeah,
They
Jesus
might
taking-
survive.
Yeah, this is also bringing back memories here. Just kind of dropping down with the shoot vent, letting the squid come back in, try and distract them from focus
I feel
firing.
like you want to stay high with the Pyramidian, though. The minute you sink, then that defeats the purpose of having them carronated and losing altitude in the first place.
Well, that's the thing. Kiara did not manage to carronade them. It basically, to put it bluntly, Kiara failed. And Kiara's failing even more as it's trying to blend down the Soulless Autumn, trying to kill the Soulless Autumn.
I was expecting insta-gib as soon as it hit the ground there.
The Kiara definitely should have fled as soon as its ally was down. Those blending weapons, those flaming weapons, cannot kill quickly.
You're right. They did buff the squid because it hit the ground, it didn't insta-gib, and then it got rammed and didn't insta-gib.
Yes, the squid doesn't die quite so easily these days. Oh, but the Jesus take the wheels thinking, well, fuck it, I've got a shitty spawn, I may as well make the most of it. Charging in. Not focusing. Well, if he'd focused the Soulless Autumn, he may just have been able to get a kill there. But no, instead he's focusing the full health Snuggly Fang, getting focus fired here, 2 ships, and that's it.
That was like watching in, like, you know, the crime drama movies where it ends with the villain just up against a wall of police cars and just guns aimed at him. And he starts shooting and just gets shot a lot. That's exactly what I just watched.
You'll never take me alive. Yeah. Oh, dear. Well, I don't know. They rolled the dice and it came up snake eyes for Sack here. I mean, if they're going to commit such blasphemous acts against the meta, they gotta think it through a little bit better. Okay, great. Northern Fjords. Northern Fjords, we missed you. I was pining for the fjords this past week or so. I pined for them, and now they have returned to me. And I can embrace its cold, shivery, pneumonia-inducing bosom. Okay.
Sounds like a really unpleasant bosom.
Yes. There are no unpleasant bosoms. Paradox.
The one you just described sounds pretty unpleasant.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's bad as bosoms go, but I just generally like bosoms. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Loadouts.
Snuggly Fang with a Gat Mortar Pyramidion and Carronade Flare left side, and the Soulless Autumn with essentially the same thing. By essentially, I mean exact. Ares in the Gat Mortar, Flamer Flare left. They need to utilize that left side more. Do something with it, or put something on that they use more. Jesus Junkie rocking the Gat Mortar left side, Gat Mortar, or Gat Artemis right side, and an Artemis front. And hanging in this open valley. I don't like when blue hangs in that open valley, because then it's just kill after kill after kill after kill. Especially if you die.
Yeah, I mean, if you kill someone, then they die. Anyway, the Jesus
Insightful.
Have you not heard that meme? Oh, never mind. Gat Mortar on the front. Ares here. It's just waiting for them to charge in.
They're already landing that Gat from like 750.
Impressive. Okay, Snuggly Fang, Autumn, just going, kill the Pyrrha, kill the Pyrrha.
I'd like to see them just tap the Jesus Junkie on the way there and just throw his arcs.
They're focusing on the Pyrrha. They're focusing the Pyrrha, and they've got the Pyrrha. They focused the Pyrrha.
I don't know if he was Karasaning, but he should have been.
The problem is the Junker just can't seem to do enough damage as they're focusing the Pyrrha. Oh dear. I mean, I don't know if it's because the WolfRiders have brilliant gunners. I don't know. Do you think? I mean, Maverick will not be happy if anyone just says like or meta. But is it just an inherently strong build? What do you think, Paradox?
When used properly with synergy, yes.
And do you think that's it? Just every week the Wolfpack just use this perfect synergy as Ares comes in firing the Snuggly Fang?
I'm not sure. I'd need to see. Like, one thing we haven't seen is a distinctly long-range build. At least not one I've cast.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, maybe if, say, they...
want to talk about inherently strong
maybe
build.
we had, like, Havoc versus Wolfpack. Well, that would be interesting. Anyway, Ares raining down fire on the Snuggly Fang. Snuggly Fang's got a bit split up here. Snuggly Fang. Jesus Junkie's taking a lot of damage. Jesus Junkie is down. Now Snuggly Fang. Oh my goodness. I was just about to say Snuggly Fang needs to stay alive, and they've almost killed the... But no, the Snuggly Fang goes down. Oh my goodness.
Just ran out of mortar right in the nick of time. And the Soulless Ortum's going to be coming up right behind him. And now, here's a good old-fashioned brawl. If Jesus Junkie does in fact get spotted.
Good old-fashioned brawl, just like Mama used to make them. Oh. Jesus Junkie is not being spotted, but they have spotted the Soulless Autumn here. They're electing to fire the Artemis on the Soulless Autumn. Not sure if that's going to do any good, is what I think most likely the WolfRiders are going to do. They're going to join up, they're going to focus fire on the Ares. I'm almost positive that's what they're going to do. Ares is being fired. Ares firing on the Soulless Autumn from behind. Snuggly Fang electing to charge the Junker. No,
I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like one of them's going to drop. Oh, Snuggly Fang definitely turning.
Split focus. This is unnatural. You should not be seeing this from a wolf pack team. WolfRiders or no.
Yeah, but Snuggly Fang doesn't care, so you just...
Snuggly Fang's like, okay, well, we're splitting focus, but fuck it, I'm going to kill him anyway. And now, God, yeah, the wolf pack riders are... they're one kill away from doing it again as they rain down the fire on the Jesus Junkie. The armor is down. Snuggly Fang just perfectly...
Just need to rain in that mortar. Come on, get it.
Oh,
go.
Snuggly Fang's going for a ram.
Oh,
ram
just
hits,
caught him with the bomb
balloon's
part.
down, the hull's down, and the moonshine is being activated by the Jesus Junkie. Jesus Junkie. We cannot go any higher than this. The Jesus Junkie. Oh my God, this is so tense.
And the mortar's getting shrugged off on the balloon, so he can survive this a little bit longer until Snuggly Fang gets on the same level as him.
Snuggly Fang trying to slam... Oh, but maybe it will matter as the Ares comes in. The Soulless Autumn's way up ahead.
Oh, that mortar
Ares raining down the fire on Snuggly Fang. Snuggly Fang's got a fire on its hull. The armor's down.
Oh, no way. Oh, Snuggly Fang.
What's do the trick? Oh, they got the armor up again already. The armor's going to go down again. They did it.
Nice.
Oh my God, what an evade by the Jesus Junkie. Just staying below the Pyramidion, buying the Ares enough time to get back in again. And now it's a 2-on-1 situation for the Soulless Autumn. Sacrilege may have made a deal with the devil here as they just barely managed to pull this back.
Soulless Autumn going to be backing up straight into an arc if he's not too careful.
Soulless has got to be careful.
Cutting the ascent, just scraping the top with the wood stick.
Good. Zoning out Ares. The Soulless Autumn using the archway to zone out the Ares as they pull back, as they retreat. Snuggly Fang's coming over the top, firing on the Ares. I think this might be a mistake by the Snuggly Fang. I think he probably should have regrouped before he decided to go in, but I don't think it might even matter. Those guns are just so good. They're firing in the gap, firing in the mortar. Ares armor down, boom! And the wolf pack riders, whatever you like to call them, have won Sunday Rumble number 8.
And that is your finals of the Wolf Sack Riders.
Yes, no more Wolf Sack Riders for you tonight. Wow, well,
I like how the Jesus Junkie just survived and he was shrugging all that damage off on the balloon, and then the Ares just gets taken out by Snuggly Fang.
Oh my, yeah. To answer what I was saying earlier, I mean, it is a strong build, but it's an incredibly strong team. Strong build plus strong team equals win over and over again.